Hi everyone, it's me, Mommy Onami, and this is the 7 most common money blocks that every single person gets. If you move even one of these money blocks, you are going to see impact right away. And this is what I'm here to do. I am here to make advanced spiritual tools super easy to understand, super practical to apply, super accessible financially, but also give you results that you can feel working right away. So some of these might sting a little bit, but I have been teaching money blocks to people since I first overcame mine in 2016. There's been $1 million of revenue between then and now, and I know what the hell I'm talking about here. So you can trust me. Sit down and let's work through this right now. So the first money block that you want to be aware of is free. You came here with a certain amount of gifts. When you refuse to charge for them, you are telling the universe that you do not see these as valuable, and the universe is compelled to not pay you. So when somebody is saying, this is too expensive for me, couldn't you do it for free? And you're trying to rationalize it with yourself, you can just tell them it's against my spiritual contract to give away my work for free. I cannot continue to contribute to the undervaluing of the spiritual community. This is how much it is, all right? It's a test. So just because some people say that it's too expensive does not mean that you're not supposed to charge for it, all right? We go deeper in some of my more advanced workshops. We go into pricing and spiritual pricing and all of that, but free, it's gotta stop, all right? Second one is bartering. So bartering is like next door to giving something away for free. If you can pay your rent in art and massages, then feel free to take art and massages. But if you want to be on the cash system with the universe, it's imperative that you are speaking the cash system to the universe. So when you tell the universe that you want, you're always supported no matter what. But when you tell the universe that you want to be supported in cash money, it's like saying, I will only understand that you love me if you send me the green heart emoji, and then I know that you love me. You are asking for the universe to show you in one language that it loves you. You need to honor that language. If somebody is trying to sell massages for a coaching session with you, or trade massages for a coaching session with you, just tell them it's against my spiritual contract to barter. I'll pay you and you pay me. It should never be inconvenient to pay each other, all right? And know that you're setting a really good example for that person, okay? The next one, this is a huge one that I get stuck with all the time, is waiting when it's your turn. If you are waiting for a miracle to happen, it's actually usually your turn. There's tons of moves you can make. You just don't want to. You just don't want to. You might have a belief of like, I don't want to work so much. Stop trying to stop working. You are here to work, so do your great work and you'll love it and you will be compensated for it. It's a literal spiritual law. And in my workshop, Breaking Broke, when you do lesson 1, the law of divine compensation, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about there. But the miracle is that you can make as much money as you want. All right, so stop asking for a financial miracle. Pick up a business book, pick up those damn business books and watch what happens when you apply it to your life. The next one is toxic questions. So a toxic question would be like, why am I always broke? If you your brain works like Google. So every time you ask, why am I always broke? You get like thousands of answers to that question, which reaffirms the belief. The question was toxic to begin with. You ask a toxic question, you get a toxic answer. So if you were to flip that around and make the question, why am I rich? Like, what do I do that makes me rich? I know why I'm rich. I have like 25 products and I always bundle them together for great prices. And just for this month, you can get all of my workshops from my first career. These are workshops on every different topic, everything that you need to start a spiritual business, everything that you need money blocks, all of this. It's $33 a month. You can see that at my website, mommyonami.com/The Bruja Report. Enjoy. It's literally so good. But ask yourself that. Why am I rich? Why am I rich? And never ask yourself again, why am I broke? Because when you ask an empowering question, you get an empowering answer. But when you ask a toxic question, you stay stuck exactly where you are. Just hoping that my husband's not naked back there. Hoping that he is, actually. The next one is bargaining. So bargaining with the universe. And bargaining for the universe is like, universe, I'll stop drinking if you just give me money. Bitch, please. You need to stop drinking anyway for you. You got to do that for you. That's the bare minimum. Then you have the bandwidth to create extra money. I'll be real with you guys. I would say the moment that I got real about my business was the moment I stopped drinking alcohol. And the moment I got really serious about my spiritual path was when I stopped smoking weed. So you don't have to do any of this stuff today. Just because that's my path doesn't mean it's yours, but I'm telling you that none of this that you see here would be possible if it wasn't for that sobriety. So, but any type of bargaining, God, I'll do this if you do this for me, it doesn't work like that. Do it anyways and see what happens. The next one is fear of money. So the truth is that your emotions have the power to change your financial state. But what's probably true for you right now is that your financial state has the ability to change your emotions. So for example, you're scared of counting up how much debt you have, or you're afraid of checking your bank account. This is not good. You're giving money all of the power and acting as a slave for it. Money will bow to you if you assume the power. It's not a human, it obeys commands. But if you're afraid of it, as if it's some fucking entity, as if there's anyone else in the world who sees the numbers in your bank account, cares about the numbers in your bank account, says you're successful or a failure based on the money in your bank accounts, it's like your weight. Nobody cares but you. But when you have an eating disorder, you're like, oh, if I weigh this pound, I'm gonna be, but that's just not how it works. And as from somebody that was in $40,000 of debt when I first made this workshop, I can tell you, nobody gives a shit except for you. Successful people have debt. Successful people have debt. Successful people have debt. The next one is, this is a good one, is helping. So helping other people with money is one of like the main sabotages, where I knew somebody who was always in like dire straits with finances, but the second she got money, she would like give it all to her mom or give it all to her sister. And it's not like they were like, refugees or anything like that, or even that her mom was in that serious of a situation. It's just she would get super consumed in the family drama. And the second she got money, she would give it to somebody else and be right back in the same situation, which actually ended up getting her evicted from her place. So this desire to help other people occasionally is rooted in like genuine care, but a lot of times it's rooted in codependency. And unfortunately, real spiritual work begins at the level of good householder, which is the ability to make money easily. You cannot genuinely be concerned about other people when you yourself are in dire straits. And I know that this is really hard to hear, but you have to secure your own base first if you want to help literally anybody. And when you do that, you will realize that everybody kind of has to help themselves. And that a lot of the people that you are trying to like help with money, I'm somebody that's given thousands and thousands of dollars away to people to help them start businesses. It's always backfired horrendously, and I cannot blame them because it was actually always rooted in my own codependency, and I just didn't want to look at that. So be careful with that. And the final block that everyone gets is resistance to money. Resistance to money. Now, resistance is made up of jealousy. And jealousy is always posing as judgment, because if you ask literally anybody if they're jealous, nobody ever, what the hell? No, I'm not. And if you do my workshop Jelly, which is included in the Brew Hub Report subscription, you will realize how jealousy, the block of the Vishuddha chakra, is like the biggest sabotage when it comes to business. And when you alchemize it, you have like the greatest business coach of all time right here inside of you, but it's usually clouded and polluted by judgment and jealousy, which is the main form of resistance. So resistance tells you, oh, if I have money, I'll be like her. And I really don't want to be like her. And that's actually a lie, because you're super, super jealous of that person and you just can't hear it. So you try and make yourself feel better by thinking, me want to be like her. Why would I want to be like her? I don't want to wear that. I'm not into that. And it's all you just trying to digest this lie that says that just because she has it, I never will. That's not true. She's showing you that if she has it, you can also get it, but you just can't hear that when you're jealous. So these are the 7 most common money blocks. This is the intro always to my workshop, Breaking Broke. You can get Breaking Broke all the time on my website, $33 a la carte. Or for $33 a month, you can get it in your Brew Hub Report subscription with all my other workshops. My name's Onami. Everyone calls me Mommy. See you soon.